Okay, now how to do number 1 and number 2? It's quite hard. We look at the numbers and we have the fractions and it's negative and the power is also negative. But the question is just asking you for identifying the base and the exponent. So you just name the base and name the exponent. That's all. So what is the base? The base is the
Negative
number.
1.
Yeah, there you go. And the power or the exponent will be?
Negative 3.
That's right. And it follows on the right side. So what is the base here?
Negative 0.92.
Almost right. So it has to be only 0.92. Okay. Why it don't follow the negative? Because the negative is not compared or not to be powered. It's different when I put like this, negative 0.92 to the power of 4. The base is negative 0.92 because the negative also to the power of 4. Right? But in this case, the power of 4 is only 0.92. Get it, Stacy?
Yeah.
So the negative is not put on the base. Okay, and the exponent is as simple as 4. That's all for number 1 and number 2. And tell whether each the statement is correct. If it is incorrect, state the reason. So for number 3, the negative is not to the power, right? So we don't have the bracket for the negative 0.7. So the negative is only one times, right? And the rest will be 0.7 times 0.7 times 0.7. This is correct. Okay, why? Because we don't deal with negative 0.7 times negative 0.7 times negative 0.7, right? So if it is happening, it has to be negative 0.7 bracket cube. So this is totally right. So I don't have to give the other explanation. Okay, how about this? Is it right or wrong if we have the negative 4 like this? It's wrong, yeah. Why it is wrong? Because the power of negative makes this first. So you have to focus on here. So we don't deal with the negative at all, right? So we deal with the negative power. Negative power means you have to put the number on the denominator. Okay, so it should be 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. No negative, and it is below. So the statement is wrong. Okay, state the reason. The reason is when I have the power of negative, it has to be the power of denominator. Okay, you have to put the number in denominator. Make sense for you? For number 4, especially.
Oh yeah, so number 4 is wrong. Okay.
Okay, so I want to print screen and I'll send this to you later on. So this is only of concept and skill. So number 1 until 4 we are done. So let's go to number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 5 until 10. Let me know whenever you have any question or just tell me for the thing that you still don't understand. Okay, for number 5, write in exponential form. Okay, you can tell me, Stacy.
2 to the power of 4.
That's right. 6.
4.8 to the power of 2.
Okay, I just put the bracket to make it safe. And then here.
1 out of 2 in brackets to the power of 3.
That's right. Cool. How about this?
C to the power of 6.
6. Oh, okay, I forgot to tell you something. For number 7, you can also write like this. 2 to the power of negative 3. Can I? Because remember, if I will have the negative, it has to be 1 over 2 power 3. And it's the same also. Right? Okay, so you can use either one, this or this. But I think that this is enough. Okay, this is enough or this. So you can choose either one. I put the straight line, I put the line. So that's the answer. How about number 9? Still simple, yeah.
3 over 4k to the power of 4.
That's right. Nice. How about this?
Is it negative 1.2 or to the
That's
power
right.
of?
To the power of 4. So you don't have. Do you have to put the bracket or okay? I just asked you this. This, wait, this or the bottom one? Which one?
Bottom one.
Bottom one. Yes, that's right. Why? Because you put the power to the negative also, right? So this we have so many negatives here. So the top side is wrong. So the bottom part is right. So there you go. That's the answer. Good. You already know how to deal with the negative of the power or the exponent of the negatives. Okay. So I'll copy again. And we can go so fast in this topic. Why? Because it's quite simple. But for the next questions, it won't be that easy. Okay, right? The prime factorization of each number in exponential notation. So this is 3780, right? So what you have to do is try to make a factor 3. Okay, I will copy this first. Give me a while. I will send this. I will finish this in what do you call sketchbook. Wait. It's quite simple, still simple, right? You still can manage from number 1 until 10, right? 60, just to make sure. Okay. Oh, it's loading. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, write down a prime factorization for a number in exponential notation. So, are you allowed to use calculator?
I think so.
Okay, good. So what you can do now is put a factor 3, right? So what is a factor 3? Wait. Factor 3.
I got my calculator back.
Okay, good. Factor 3. So what you can divide by?
2.
2, that's right. So 3780 divided by 2, you can put on the right side. That's how I do. What's your answer? 3780.
1890.
Okay, now we can divide further by 2, right?
945.
Okay, can you divide this by 2? I don't think so because this is odd number. So you just try to
Divide by
divide by
5.
3, let's say. 3 can, I think. But I don't have the exact answer. I don't bring my calculator. I don't know where is it. 300 something.
315.
Okay, that's right. Okay, and then another 3. 105, right? 105. Okay, I try
Divide
to do it
by
slowly. 3 again. What will it become?
35.
35. Okay, thanks.
Divided
So
by
35,
5.
5 and 7,
10.
right? Okay, so how do you write the prime factorization? And we are done for this. So what you have to do now, look at the number 2. 2, we have 2 of 2s. So 2 square, right? Or just slowly, 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 5 times 7, right? Get the idea? So you just put everything, just put in a multiplication form, and you put a factorization, or after you factorize the number, you have to put it in an exponential form. 2 square, right? And 3 cube, and then times 5 times 7. That's all. Get the idea, Stacy? Okay, now you may do number 2. Please let me know about your answer. 2 and something, right? 2 and what number? I think you still mute yourself.
1,300. Wait, 100. 13,860.
Okay, next. 2 again. I think it's 600, 6,000 something.
6,930.
Okay, next. 2 again. 3,000. 400. Can you please use your calculator because I don't know where's my calculator. It's lost around the table.
3,465.
65, that's okay. Next, can you divide by 2? No, because it's an odd number. Try to divide it by 3.
5. Oh, are you
Oh,
supposed to do
5.
the small?
Yeah, the smaller one. But I think it's better. So try to
Okay.
divide by 3. I think it can also.
1,155.
1,155.
55.
Okay. Now divide again by 3. Can it? Kalau nggak bisa, when you just increase the number, become 5. That's all.
385.
Oh, okay, it still can. Okay, nice. And then, can you divide this by 3 again?
You can.
Can't. Okay, so 5 because it cannot be 4. What's the answer?
77.
7.
77.
77. Okay, 77 is simple already now. 7 and 11, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how many 2 we have? 1, 2, 3. So you just can write 2 to the power of 3 or 2 cubed times
3 cubed, 3 squared.
squared. That's right. 5 itself.
5 times 7.
7 and 11, right?
And 11.
I called this as a hockey stick. Why it's hockey stick? Because you can just look at the part, the edges. This is like a hockey stick. And that's all for the answer. Wait. Okay, now we continue for the next number. That's for number 11 and 12 done. See, I think this is way more easily to understand. So I have the workings because your teacher's answer is not doesn't have the working, but this is more complicated, and I think you can do this well. It's not more complicated, but it's more understandable. Okay, continue for number 13. Expand and evaluate each of the expressions. So it means that you don't have you cannot expand only, but you have to finish it, try to solve it. Okay, how do you convert the negative 6 square? Can you? Negative 6 times negative 6, right?
Yeah.
What's your answer? You may use your calculator, or if you don't want to use calculator, it's just still simple.
12.
No, it's multiplication. 6 times 6 is
Oh, yeah.
36, right? And the negative is vanished. Why? Because negative times negative is positive, right? So ignore the negative because we have the 2 of the negatives. Okay, now number 14, 1.1 square. So 1.1 times 1.1, right? So you may use your calculator to find the answers. What is the answer?
Wait, I think it's in fraction mode.
Oh, you can write type SD on a bit right of the calculator, middle right, S/D.
Oh, yeah, I remember now.
That's right.
1.21.
Okay, 1.21, that's right. Now 10 to the power of 5. Okay, this is quite simple. 10, you have to expand it first. So this is the expanded form. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then how you do this is quite simple. You just put all the zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it has to be 100,000. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the expanded form. Expand, and this is evaluate. Okay, this is also expansion form, and this is the evaluation or the value, right? So evaluate means you have to find the value. Expand is you have to do the expansion. Okay, this is the expansion, and this is the value. Okay, now for last number for the expansion and evaluation, So 2 over 3 cube. So if you want to expand this, what do you have to write? 2 over 3. Don't forget the expansion. You cannot put it directly on your calculator. 2 over 3 and then times 2 over 3. So can you please give me the answer? Since this is a fraction, so you have to provide the answer in a fraction only. Okay. Can you just? I think without calculator also can.
Oh, wait.
2 times 2 times 2, right?
Oh,
What is
that's
2 times 2 times 2? 8. Is it?
8.
And then what is 3 times 3 times 3?
27.
27. That's right. That's all. That's the value. Okay. So this will be the expansion form, and this will be the value. Okay. So again, I copy this. So do you have any questions so far for number 1 until 16? Still manageable, right? Oh, wait, where did I put this? Okay, now 13, 14, 15, 16 done. Now we try to do number 17. Number 17 is quite simple. We deal with the uncommon exponent, but we are asked to use the positive exponent for the final answer. Okay. Before we do that, I think I need to show you how to deal with the question first. Look for every power in details. 0. We have the power 0. Do you remember how to do with the power of 0? The power of 0 is always 1. That's right. So you can ignore. Cool. So the answer will only 1 over negative 3 to the power of 1, right? Because the power is negative. Remember? The negative power brings the number to the denominator. Okay, I will write a note for you here. Negative power means you have to switch. Switch from to denominator, right? Switch to denominator. So this will be your understanding about the negative. So if we have the negative power here, so you have to switch the negative 3 to the denominator. So 1 over, right? Negative 3. Get it, Stacy? Do you have any problem on this case? Number 17?
Wait, so if it's negative,
If it is negative another 4, let's say. So how do you do this? 1 over negative 3 to the power of 4. Get it? So just ignore the negative sign and put it below. Make sense for you?
yeah, okay.
Okay, so this is an extra. I don't want to erase this, but this is for another understanding for you. Okay, what you have to do, what is the notes, what is the important part here? The important part here is to annihilate the negative power. This only, not the negative of the integers. Integers, the negative of the integer, for example, the negative 3, the negative stays. But what doesn't stay is this. I use the lighter red. So this will be annihilated. Okay, now we try to do number 18. 18 is still simple. Look, 5 over 6 and 5 over 6. So they share the same base, right? If they share the same base, you just look at the power. 4 and 3 multiply. So you have to add the power, right? So it becomes 5 over 6 to the power of 7, right? Any questions so far? No question? Okay, now number 20. Sorry, number 19. Let's see. We have 5 m cubed n power 4 times 4 m power 5 n power 2. Remember one rule, look at the number, look at the same variables. Okay, first look at the number. So you have to focus on the numbers or the integers. And second, you have to focus on the variables. Okay, so 5 times 4 first. That's your first priority. So 5 times 4 is 20. And m, look at the m. 3 and 5, right? If it is 3 and 5, you have to add the power. 3 plus 5. And then n, what is n? 4 plus 2. Okay, so what's the answer then? Simple. 20 and, sorry, m power 8.
7, 8,
And then n power
6.
6. Cool, that's all. How about number 20? It is the division, and it seems challenging, but actually it's not challenging at all. So if we don't have the power, what is our assumption? Power of something?
1.
1, that's right. So if it is division, you have to subtract the power, right? You minus the power. 7 over 8 to the power of 1 minus 3. Okay, what's your answer, Stacy? Final answer?
-2.
-2. Cool. Okay, so next we have the same base again, -h and -h. As simple as this, -h to the power of, don't forget to put the bracket because they have bracket, so you have to put on the bracket as well. Okay, so what is the power then? 9
9 minus 15.
minus 15. Cool. So your final answer will be 9 minus 15.
-6.
Cool, -6. That's right. Now we deal with, for number 22, the division of double variables, different variables, I mean, x and z. Again, what you can do now is try to put the easiest one, in my opinion. You have to put it in fraction. That's better. Okay, in a fraction form. So that's what I advise you to do. So x power 8 and z power 5. Wait, what is 5 power 5? Z power 5 over x power 3, z power 9. So look at the same variables again with the same rule with number 19. The same variable will be x, right? X power 8 over x power 3. So it has to be x power 8 subtract 3, right? Or minus 3. And then z to the power of 5 minus 9. What's your answer? X power something, y power something. What's your answer, Stacy? So what is 8 times 3? 8 minus 3 and 5 minus 9. One by one.
X to the power of 5 and 7 to the power of.
Yep. One more. 5 minus 9.
4.
Minus 4, that's right. Okay. You can say -4 or -4, up to you. But the better is negative. That's the right one. Minus means you operate, but for the sign it's negative. Okay, good job. Yes, Stacy.
Are
Any
we
question?
supposed
Sorry, can you repeat your?
Are we supposed to? Are we allowed to do?
Oh, I see. On the positive
minus-
exponent. See, okay, I forgot to do something. Okay, thank you. We already simplify, but we haven't used a positive exponent. This is still positive exponent, right? Negative exponent. So you have to change. So again, if you want to change into negative, from negative to positive, put on
Oh,
the divider.
fraction.
That's right. Okay, sorry, I missed it for number 20, 21, and
I still don't
22.
really understand how to change it to positive. Wait, so you
Okay.
just.
Here. Okay, I will show you how. For example, I have 5 to the power of -9. So this is still negative exponent, right? So how do you change this negative exponent to the positive exponent? Again, use this rule. What is the rule? The rules is negative power switch to denominator. That's how you do. What means by denominator? So here, the 5 is on the negative exponent. So if you want to change into the positive exponent, like as the question asked you to, so just put on the denominator, that's all. Get it? How's it, Stacy?
Okay, I kind of understand it now.
Oh, okay. Now the hardest part is for number 20 because we deal with the fraction. Not hard, but you have to pay extra attention here. I will erase this and I will make it a bit smaller in numbers. Smaller handwriting. Still negative exponent, right? So you have to change into positive. So if you want to change into positive exponent, 7/8, just switch the denominator, switch to denominator. So 7 and the denominator becomes the numerator. So look at this. I just switched the number and to the power of 2. Got it, Stacy?
So when do we switch it?
Okay, when we switch, when you switch it, it's when the power is still negative. Okay. When the power is negative, you just switch the 7, 8, and 8, 7 one to another. Okay. Look at this. The numerator part becomes the denominator, right? And the denominator part becomes the numerator part, and the negative sign is annihilated. Becomes positive sign, right? Get the idea now?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try to do the other 23. Okay, 25. Okay, you just put it. Oh wait, I forgot. Z is still negative, right? For number 22. So x power 5 don't have to change anything here because the x power 5 is already in a positive exponent. But the z on the to the denominator, right? Because it's positive and it's negative. Z power 4. This will be your answer. I will square all the answer. Make it simple. Simple to see, I mean. There you go. Okay, number 23. Put it on a fraction form. 25 P6 Q9 over 45 P8 Q4. So what to do first is the numbers. Look at the numbers, the integers. The integers is 25 over 45. We can make it more simple. We divide it by 5. Divide by 5, 25 divided by 5 becomes 5, and 45 divided by 5 becomes 9, right? So it is 5/9 p to the power of 6 minus 8, or you can just as simple as this, 9. P is on which is the bigger p, on the top side or on the bottom side? On the numerator or on the denominator, Stacy?
Wait.
The p is bigger on the bottom side, is it? 8.
Sorry. Denominator.
Yeah, so you put on the denominator. And what is the difference between 6 and 8? 2. That's all. That's the tricks. That's the shortcut if you want to do. If you don't want to do that shortcut, no problem. I will show you how to do it in a longer way. So 5/9 p to the power of 6 minus 8, right? And then q to the power of 9 minus 4. Get this idea for the subtraction of the denominator of the power, I mean. Okay. So I think this is better for you. Why? Because everything is written. Okay. So 6 minus 8 is -2, right? So 5/9 p power -2 and q to the power of 5. But there is still a problem, right? What is the problem? This number or this variables is still on the negative exponent. So again, you have to put it on the positive exponent because the question is asking you for that. 5/9, 1 over p, and then q power 5. Oh, sorry, p power 2. I forgot. Okay. And then q power 5. Make sense for you?
Yep.
Okay, now number 24. Look at this. The base are the same, 2/3 and 2/3, and this is multiplication, so you have to add the power. And don't forget to cube it. So I want to put this, and then 2/3 to the power of 2 plus -1. 2 plus -1. Right, and it becomes 3, a power 3, and then 2/3 to the power of 2 plus -1 is is 1, right? And times 3, right? Get it, Stacy?
Yes, I get it.
Why you multiply by 3? Because power to power, right? The thing that we already done on the previous explanation. So equals to 2/3 to the power of 3, right? Okay, so let's see. Okay, that's it. Now, two more numbers. 40 divided by 10. I think we just do the 40 divided by 10 easily. So what is 40 divided by 10? 4, is it? And then C, what is C? 5 minus 5. 5 minus 9, I mean 5 subtract 9. So forget about the fraction, because fraction is only helps you to visualize easily, but still this is the most easiest part. So this is the easiest part. And then D power 3 minus 2.
2.
Yeah, there you go. So what is it? 4, C power negative 4, and D power 1. So if it is power 1, you don't have to write down the number of the power. Get it?
Yeah.
So still negative. What do you have to do now? 4 over C power 4 D. Make sense?
Wait, so the D is on the top?
Yep, and the C on the denominator. Why? Because they only the C that has the negative power, right?
Okay.
Okay, now, okay, this is the most challenging part. Again, 72 divided by 32. What you can divide by? I think you can divide by 4. 72 divided by 4 is. Can you please calculate it? Use the fraction is okay, because this is in a fraction. Sorry?
It's 18.
18?
18. Yeah.
Are you sure? 72 divided by 32.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong
No,
one.
it's not. It doesn't make sense. I don't think it's 4 and 3, 2, 2 something. I think something over something. Let me know.
9 out of 4. Sorry.
9 out of 4. Okay, thank you. Oh, divide by 8 still. Okay, and then put B negative 1 and C negative 1. Oh, sorry, negative 1, and then to the power of 2. To the power of negative 2. Okay, there you go. So if we deal with this kind of question, what you can do now is start from the beginning. Okay, I don't want to put B power negative 1. Can I put B power negative 1 below and C power negative 1 above? Can I? Remember, you switch because this is negative 1. Okay, so what next? If this is negative 2, you have to change into a positive power, right? Positive exponent. That's the question asking you at all time, right? So when you want to change this into the positive power, just switch it for B over 9C power 2. Get the idea? Same with number 20, right? And the negative is annihilated. That's for the answer. If you have any difficulties, let me know. Let me know, because this is the hardest part on all these types of question. Number 26. How is it? I switch it twice. First, the B power negative 1 to bottom or to the denominator, and C power negative 1 from the denominator to the numerator, right? Okay, do you have any questions so far?
Not really. I just have to remember the rules.
That's right. The rules are already given. Later on, if we still have time, I will give you the formula again. Okay. Okay, everything is already written neatly. I hope. I hope it is neat enough for you to see. Okay, there you go. Okay, more pack. What is this? This is the review for exam. Is it exam or quiz?
It's a test. Yeah.
Test, yeah. Test review for exponents grade 8, SPH 8, SPH 8. That's all. And then we have some more numbers. The 26 is done. Okay, next. Okay, we still have some to the positive power. Okay, so how is it? How to do this for number 27? Again, we use the same logic. 9 power negative 2 times negative 2 is 9 power 4, is it? Or if you want to do it slowly, negative 2 times negative 2, and then times 2 power 2 over 9 power 2, right? So for the top side, negative 2 times negative 2 is 9 power 4. Do you get it, Stacy?
Yeah.
Okay, and then over 2 means minus 2. Make it fast. Times 2 power 2. So it is 9 power 2 times 2 power 2. We have the different base but the same exponent. So just write like this. 9 times 2 power 4. Hey, sorry, power 2. The power is same, so you cannot change. So it is 18 power 2. Okay, now number 28. We have 56. We don't deal with 56. We deal with the basic number. 8 minus 5, see? And then 56 power negative 3. So you have to change the 56 power negative 3 below, right? You annihilate the negative, and the 7 also put above. You change it. Make sense for you?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Now, this is 3 also. 8 minus 5 is 3. You can erase this. You can change it by 3. And we deal with the same power, right? So
Mhm.
6 times 7 over 56 to the power of 3. Make sense? Get rid of the power if the power is the same. What next we can try to do is just simplify. 7 and 56 is 8, right? And 6 over 8 is 3 by 4. Simplify the power, or no, sorry, simplify the fraction. So 3 over 4 to the power of 3. That's the answer. Get it, Stacy? It's quite long, but still we use the same formula on and on. Any questions so far for number 27 and 28?
Mm, not really.
Not really? Okay, cool. Now, number 29. Okay, we deal with the power 0, right? Anything to the power of 0 is 1. So you can just ignore this, right? Because any number to the power of 0 is 1. So it doesn't change the value. So it has 42 and 21. Okay, just as simple as you move the 42 below because this is negative power and the 21 above. That's all, because we don't write the power 1 on the regular number. So you can cross it down, 1 over 2, right? 21 over 42 is half. 21 is half of 42. 42 is twice of 21. Get it, Stacy?
Yeah.
Okay, now number 30. So 5 and 4, you add the numbers, right? So 3 to the power of
5. 9.
9, that's right. And then power 2 over 3 power 3 times 6. Okay, just write it down first, or if you want to do it. But this is 2, not 3, I'm sorry. It's 2. So everything is to the power of 18. See? Right? 9 times 2 is 18, 3 times 6 is 18 also. So the number is divided, the same number is divided. So 3 power 18 subtract 18. So it is 3 power 0. Then it is 1. Get the idea, Stacy, now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let me know whenever you have any difficulties on understanding my explanation, because this is quite challenging. Okay, next, copy. Wait, where is it? Ah, here. Solve involving the variable that is squared. Okay, well, how do you find the r? That's it. That's how you do. Okay. How do you find the r? If it is square, so to find the r has to be square root, right? Remember, it's a switch. If r squared equals 256, to find the r will be square root of 256. And you may use your calculator, but if you don't have, if you are not allowed to use calculator, just use it mentally. What times what equals 256? If you do the check or the trial and error, you will get 16. Okay, how about this? Same. C is square root, because you want to find the C given C square root of 121 over 169. I already memorized the square root of 121. The square root of 121 is 11. The square root of 169 is 13. If you don't believe it, you can try it in on your calculator. Okay, I mean, any question on number 31 and 32?
No.
No. Okay, so you use the square root. This also a square, square root. How about this? Cubed. So to find this, you have to use the cube root. So we have the calculator sign on this part. This is 32 point, not 32,000, remember? 32.768. What's the answer, Stacy? You may use your calculator. I think it's located here. Wait, I have to open the calculator. Here, and let's do it. Cube root is shift. Here, look at this. If you use, do you use this same calculator?
Mine's looks a bit different.
Okay, I think you off your
I think
webcam.
it's
I cannot see
I
your.
think it's
There. Oh, it's the same. It's the same. Shift this on top of it. See the small part. If you look at on your calculator, also you have to write shift. Click shift on the top right left, and this. Right. We have the display now.
yeah,
You
I
got it?
see it.
Okay, nice. So 32.768. There you go. That's the answer. 16 over 5. That's all. Okay, 16 over 5. So this 16 over 5. No need to change it to any kind of decimals anymore. If you want to change into decimal, no problem. Okay, what is the decimal answer for this one? You put the SD again, and it's 3.2. Okay, SD means we change the standard to decimal, decimal to standard. Standard means fraction. Okay, 3. Oh wait, annotate 3.2. This or this, up to you. Depend on your what is your teacher asking you. Provide in the decimal form. Okay, you put the decimal. Provide in a fraction form. Okay, put a fraction. This also. This is arrow. Yeah, arrow. Sorry, this is arrow. So t is cube root of negative 27 over 243. The calculator used is also same. Okay, here the negative. Wait, what is it? Where is my calculator? What's it? Here. So cube root again. You shift this. Put the negative here. It's a negative sign. You can choose either this or this. Up to you. Can you see my mouse? My movement of mouse.
I can see it.
Okay, good, good. So this negative, and put a fraction form here on top, and then just write 27 over, and put a press right. See, press right, then they come down, and 243. So the answer will be, put the equal sign or exe yeah, in your calculator, negative 0.243 or 343. Sorry, I did something wrong. This is 343. Negative 3 over 7. Okay, so the answer will be negative 3 over 7. Negative 3 over 7. 343. Sorry, I did something wrong here. Okay, do you have any questions so far, Stacy? No. Okay, good. Glad to hear that. And we deal with some more numbers. Okay, later on after this, I will give you the explanation more. Okay, clear. 31. There you go. Done. Now 35. Okay, what is this number in the standard form? Okay, I think it's quite simple. This is 50, right? 5 times 10 power 1 is 5 times 10 itself. So it's 50. And then 8, okay, 8 times 1 is 8 itself. And then 10 power negative 1 is 1 over 10, right? Because 10 power negative 1 going down. And then 9 over 100 or 10 power 2, or it's 100. What is this number in the standard form? The standard form is this. So 50 plus 8 as simple as this 58 point 0.1 0.9 0.09, right? Or if you think that this is hard, you just simply add it at the number. 50 plus 8 is 58. What is 1 over 10? Remember the decimals? 0.1, right? And then what is this? 0.09. Okay, or 58.19. This is the hard way. I will give you the hard way, and I will give you the easiest way. This is what I think at first, as simple as that. So what I'm doing, 5.819, right? Because we deal with the standard form. Do you know about what is standard form? The multiplication of 10 power something. Have you ever learned this? Do you see the standard form? Not yet, yeah. Okay, I'll let you know. This is the application of the question. So the standard form is always in between 1 until 10. Right? In this number, we have 58. So you have to change into 1 until 10. So 5.819, right? So the point will be moved to the left side, then times by 10 to the power of 1. This will be your answer. Okay.
Wait, do we have to do to the power of 1?
That's no need. You can just ignore the power 1. Thank you, Stacy. You can just write like this. Okay. Any questions so far? No. Okay, nice. Now we look at the pattern called this. Okay, I think I need to print screen this. Wait. I have to go down like this. And I need to, yeah, there you go. Now we deal with number 36. It's 2 pages already. Wait, I have to change the layout. 2 more numbers. I think we still have so much time, 10 more minutes. A4. There you go. Okay, now the pattern of the triangle shown in the Sierpinski's gasket. What is who is he? I don't know. Find a pattern in number of shaded triangle. How many shaded triangle here? 3, right? What is
3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Can I write just 3 power 2?
No.
Yes, sure. Because 9 is also 3 power 2,
Wait.
right? And how
1,
about
2,
this?
3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh my goodness. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Okay, can I just write 27 as 3 power 3? Yes, of course, right? 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. Makes sense for you? Hello? You got it? How about this then? So you don't have to write it down. You know that since this is 3 power 1, 3 power 2, 3 power 3, so this will be 3 power 4, right? How many shaded triangles will be in the fifth diagram of this pattern? Very simple. 3 power 5, right? You don't have to write it down. You don't have to redraw all the workings. It will waste your time. So we have the pattern. So this is called pattern. What is pattern? The repeating logic. We have the pattern of it. So how many shaded? Okay, 3 power 5. What is 3 power 5? 3 times 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, so the answer will be 243. Okay. Get it, Stacy? So write the exponential for this number, 3 power 5. That's all. 3 power 5. So B, we have 2 answers. Find a pattern number pattern in the number of the shader 3 power n, right? So 3 power order number 1, order number 2. You can just write n as anything. So 3 power order. Okay, what is order? Order number 1, 2, 3, and so on. You get it? Okay. So order equals n, so 3 power n. That's the easiest way. Now I want to print screen and one more number. Oh, 3 more numbers. Okay, I just make it fast. So let me know when you have any problem. Okay, so don't hesitate to ask. Okay, 37. This is very simple. A floor of elevator square in an area about 42.25 square feet. The area, so area is 42.25. Find the length of a side. What is a side? Side is always the square root of the area, right? So the area will be a square root of the area, so square root of 4225. 42.25, 42.25. So you may use your calculator. The calculator is here, 42.25 square root of 42.25. That's the answer, 13 over 2. Or if it is decimal, you have to provide the answer also in decimal, 6.5. That's it, right? 6.5 feet. Okay, because the area is square feet or ft square, ft square. Earth is this. What is the diameter of Earth in a cube, in kilometer? The diameter. Okay, so you have to use the formula. Have you ever learned about the formula of a sphere? Volume of the ball.
Here, I don't remember,
Okay,
but I think so.
let me show you. So V equals 4/3 of pi of radius cube, right?
Oh yeah, I remember now.
Remember how this is so long. So for number 38, I will write it down here. So the volume 1,083,000,000. Wait, 1,083,210,000,000. Oh my goodness. So it's equals to 4/3 times pi times r cube. I need extra space here. So to find 4/3 times pi, you may use a calculator. So a calculator, write it down, 1,083,210, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros, and then divide by, right? 4/3. Make sense? You change this to the left side, 4/3 times pi. The pi will be here. This will be an extraordinary question. That's the answer. And then you have to cube root of this because you are finding the radius, right? So cube root, make it simple. Cube root of the wait, cube root. Oh, sorry, it's wrong. So the answer is just now, like what we did, shift of the answer. This will be your answer of the radius 6,371. Okay, I don't want to deal with the decimals. 6371. So the r cube 6371, is it? Oh, not the r cube, the r, because we already cube root of the answer. Okay, and then what's the diameter then? The diameter is always twice of the radius. Remember the circle? This will be the radius. This will be the diameter. So 2 times r. So times 2. 6371 times 2. So the answer will be 12,742. 12,742. 12,742. 12,742. This will be the answer for number 38. Okay. Again, how do I do this? You have to find the radius cube first. Radius cube is 1083. Oh, it's painful to write it down one more time. Okay, over 4/3 pi. Okay, sorry for the small writings. And to find the r cube is, to find the r, you have to cube root of r cube. That's it, cube root of this. Now, number 39. Any questions so far for number 38? Do you have any questions for 38? Stacy? Is it okay for number 38? Let me know, yeah. Okay. Number 39. Okay. Cos snowflake is a pattern that starts with an equilateral triangle, then in successive image, each line segment replaced by 4 line segment. Okay. So you have to replace by 4 line segment. So first 3, and then you times by 4 becomes 12. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right? 3 times 4. And then another 4. 3 times 4 times 4. Right? And again, 3 times 4 times 4 times 4. This is the first pattern. This is the second pattern, third pattern, and fourth pattern. Right? Then, what is the seventh image of the pattern? Well, how many line segment? Very simple. If it is first pattern, 3 only. Second pattern, 1 form. So if on the seventh pattern, it has to be 3 times 4, 6 times. Right? Why? Because this is 1, this is 2. If third pattern, you have 2 fourths. Fourth pattern, you have 3 fourths. So seventh pattern, you will have 6 power 4. 4 power 6, I mean. So 3 times 4 power 6. You can write it down on your calculator to find the answer. This is way challenging. So I think that your teacher will give you 1 or 2 questions about this. Okay. 3 times 4 power 7. 3 times 4 power 6, I mean. The answer is 12, 12288. 12,288. Okay, 12,288. Okay, I will send this to you in no time. It's fast. I just want to put this. Done. Clear. And the recording will be given later, yeah, because I have to convert and then I need to post it in YouTube. Okay, we are done for today, and